Okay, that's the man. All right, cool. I just have to listen. I have to make
Get
sure
further away
that
from
my
my
laughs don't break the mic.
Yep, this is Liam here. Say, God, sneak, sneeze, not in, see, you wouldn't want me. Sneeze does sneak, that says, send, zip, search, erase, scan, are either products of the dungeon master's imagination. And I'm such a financial. Any resemblances to actual persons, or living or dead, or any actual events are purely cosmetic.
He hands you guys these purple skin tight suits, and he goes, you guys might want to toss these on if we're gonna be playing with guns. These things are they turn very, very fast kinetic energy into less fast kinetic energy. Standing in the doorway of this training gym, you see Jack.
Oh, hey, Mr. Fisher.
He's looking at you and he goes, do you have a minute? What are you?
Oh, man, you sound just like my parents. I don't know, Mr. Fisher. There's, one moment I'm a guy with a gym, and next thing I know, I'm working for some super government extra whatever, got shiny stuff, and I died,
He kind of cuts you off and he goes,
I'm a zombie.
The amount of acrobatics and things you can do with that leg, with your staff, I mean, it's unreal. It's definitely magical, but what source are you drawing from?
It doesn't really feel like I'm pulling it from anything. It's kind of like I'm pulling it from me.
You said you beefed it out there for a second, right? What did you see?
There was this sort of orange light.
Your spirit shouldn't be orange. It should be like every other person. It should be white. It should be a spirit that's being cycled through. What's wrong with yours?
Oh, my young man, you are about to make your first sacrifice to the Temple of Iron to the Goddess of Gains. Yes!
There is apparently Reaper activity going on throughout the Midwest, and they're sending you to Kansas City to kind of scope out. And Hans kind of looks at Greta and goes, "Could you help me out?" And Greta kind of leans over and gives him a kiss on the cheek. And he transforms into his human form as well. But yeah, you guys make it to Indiana, and Guntar pulls over to fill up the van on gas. It's not...
is this like a gas station convenience store situation?
Yeah, gas station convenience store.
If you don't think this man's
probably
gonna
Quick Trip,
get a
Midwest.
Slim Jim.
And in front of you, this guy picks it up in front of you. He's got these long fingernails, and this really pale face, and he's wearing this like wide, long brimmed hat. And he goes, "You know, you should be more careful with these things. You don't want to have another accident, Cash."
Oh my god, I just saw Death! Oh my god! Death just touched my Slim Jim!
You got a reading from SWAT. How can I help you today?
Hey, I just saw Death in a gas station convenience store.
I'm very sorry. You said you saw Death.
Yeah, well, I mean, kinda. He's like the stuff that I used to watch at my mom's horror movies, you know. No, he touched my Slim Jim, like he was, yeah.
You said he touched your what?
My meat stick!
I'm sorry. This is the SWAT emergency line. This is not for prank calls.
No, I mean, I swear to God, I'm not doing
I'm gonna hang up now.
No.
My companion also wants me to tell you that he had an odd encounter with what he described as death.
Is this the Slim Jim boy? I told you to stop calling this number.
And he hangs up.
Damn it!
And Cash, you had a pretty good night's sleep, because you're in the hotel room. Yeah, you had a pretty good night's sleep as far as sleep goes. I mean, I don't think I mentioned this before, but you guys were put up in the Plaza Hotel, which is like the really nice part of the Plaza. Okay. Yeah. It's like the big shopping district of Kansas City. They got rid of the movie theater, which kind of pissed people off, but otherwise, it's a really nice part of Kansas City. Lots of like, what is the sister city is like Sevilla in Spain.
Oh, okay.
So kind of the same architecture kind of thing.
Oh, okay, Queen.
The Marriott, state of the art, not brand new, but pretty new. I think it was built in last maybe 20 years. Pretty nice.
Pretty new, as far as hotels go.
And yeah, you guys got a luxury suite. And you come to the sound of slamming doors.
Oh God.
And the tape you hear tape being torn off the doors.
Oh no.
So what do you do?
I'm up. I'm up.
You're up?
Cash is a guy who wakes up and then investigates.
Is Cash a quick upper? I mean, in
I feel like
Plant,
I feel like
he
he'd have
did
to be
it,
a
so.
morning person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cash is definitely a morning person. He probably gets up and does his Tai Chi, maybe. I don't know what
Yeah, I don't know.
gym instructors do.
Wes
but
probably
yeah,
just
you're up.
kicks his ass.
You actually hear like coming from a little bit down the hall, Hans. He's calling out. He's like, Liam, Greta, Guntar, where the hell are you guys?
I'm running
You
out.
run out to the hall. He has his sword drawn, and as soon as he sees you, he turns and like points the sword at you, and then he realizes that it's you, and it kind of just drops down. He goes, "They're gone. They're all gone. Your people are they're gone too."
What? And I look back inside the room.
Yeah, you kind of walk through the doors. You see. Make a perception check for me.
That's a 13.
13. Yeah, all you see is just empty beds. Their items are gone too. All the items that they would have had with them, their gear is all gone. Supposedly like with them. But otherwise, there's nothing, no trace of them being removed. I mean, you see like kind of the outlines of their bodies that were kind of laying in the beds.
Just the indent.
But,
okay.
Yeah, just the indent, but nothing to show that they would have left or anything like that. But Hans is kind of just sitting, kind of leaning up against the wall on the ground, kind of just shaking his head and his hands. He goes, "What the hell are we supposed to do now?"
Okay, all right, okay. Let's just take a deep breath.
He's kind of like you see like he has like some tears welling up in his eyes. Like, what am I supposed to do
We're here
without her?
Hey, we're here together, okay? All right, we're gonna figure this out, okay?
Make another perception check for me.
That is a 16.
16. Okay, you just barely coming from the living room section, which is like kind of further down the hallway, because this specific hotel is like a whole bunch of different rooms, and then down a ways, like past all the bedrooms, is like a living room area. In that area, you hear a slight woof, and then some very slight and quiet footsteps coming from the living room. What do you do?
Stay right here. I'll be right back. And I'm going.
Okay. You're just running in?
Can I be stealthy about it?
Okay. Yeah, make a stealth check.
Ooh, that's an 18.
18. All right. Yeah. You slowly make your. Do you have your cane on you?
Yes.
Okay. You slowly make your way up and over, and you kind of peek around the side, and you see a figure in dark purple robes, wearing a mask, and you see the Reaper standing in your living room, holding what seems to be like a dowsing rod and a handheld mirror in her hand.
Oh, sweet Jesus. All right. What does it look like she's doing?
Right now, she's just kind of like turning with the rod. By just looking at her, you can't really tell if it's male or female because she's really covered up. But I mean, with the intel that you gotten last time, you know it's a her. But she's just slowly turning with the rod, and the rod, it's this like it looks like a wooden dowsing rod, not like a stick you would say, but like a.
So it's wood, not metal.
Yeah, it's a wooden dowsing rod. Kind of has a kind of a purplish green kind of combination, kind of sheen to it, and it kind of pulses when she turns, and she's just looking around. She's actually making her way towards you.
I'm gonna duck down, and I didn't take my stone for speech. It's back in the room. I'm gonna run back to Hans.
Okay,
Sneakily.
Make another stealth check, yeah.
Okay, please. Okay. Stealth plus 17.
Okay, yeah, you take a couple quiet steps back, and then you run down the hall to Hans.
Okay.
And Hans goes,
Shh.
and he sees like your hushed motion. He says, "What's going on? Who's here?"
I need you to calm down. Okay, I'm about to say that the Reaper is here, but you need to shh.
He goes, "What?" And he
I put my hand
pulls
over
out
his
his
mouth.
sword, and you see him kind of take 2 running leaps, and with the sword in his mouth now, he takes 2 running leaps and transforms into a wolf, and goes barreling down the hall towards her. Let's roll initiative.
Oh, fuck. I was gonna grab my stone of far speech from the fucking room. Ugh.
For Hans. Oh, okay. Interesting.
Isn't Hans a fighter?
Yep.
Oh,
Kind
sick.
of. Well, kind of. It's modified, not by class. It's an NPC kind of deal. First up, well, Cash will kind of get us. Well, no, his yell definitely alerted the Reaper. You see Hans barreling down the hallway, and you see the Reaper kind of turn, and she goes, "Stay back!" and she holds up the mirror. Make another perception check for me. I know I'm having you make a lot of perception checks, but
That is a 10.
10.
Yep.
You can see kind of a figure in the mirror, but you can't really tell what exactly it is. And Hans kind of just takes a running leap, and as Hans does, the Reaper kind of she flicks her hand in the air, and the dowsing rod disappears, and in it appears a wand, and she flicks the wand very quickly towards Hans. You're not in the range of this, but Hans is gonna make a Constitution save throw. Oofa doofa! Hans, baby boy, you see her flick the wand very fast, and then a loud boom, and you see Hans toss back 15 feet, actually coming right next to you, landing at a heap, his sword kind of falling out of his wolven mouth, and he takes big boy damage. Oh my god. Jesus, Hans! All right. You actually see him as the impact hits him. He actually flies back and falls out of his wolf form, and lands in a heap next to you. Next up is Hans. He's gonna use half his movement to stand up. He was actually knocked prone, and he's going to pick up the sword and charge her. He gets one kind of quick swipe, and it almost hits her, but it kind of cuts at her robes a little bit. Okay, yeah. It just kind of cuts a couple of threads off of her robe, but otherwise doesn't really do much. You're up. What do you do?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah.
Okay.
So
It's about
that.
10 feet away from you,
and
so
I'm just gonna
20 feet if you want to get back to
I'm trying to
where you
think.
are.
Yeah, I'm gonna activate it and try to get to SWAT. Come on, come on,
Okay.
come on, come on.
It kind of crackles for a little bit. I'm trying to think here. Yeah, it crackles for a little bit, and you don't get
Yeah.
SWAT Central. They mentioned before that the towers had kind of been taken down by the Reaper. The ones that but in the normal kind of 6-mile radius, you do get a little bit of pickup.
Okay.
And
Hi, I need you to contact SWAT Major
this
right
is,
now. The Reaper is
SWAT
here. The
store?
Major
Okay.
was here in the Plaza Hotel. Yes, I'm positive. My name is Cash Warner, and I'm part of the investigations team. You need to contact
Are you
SWAT
sure?
Central right now.
Are you sure it's the Reaper?
Okay.
Okay. We're on
sick,
it.
yeah.
We're on it right
All
now.
and
then
you,
I'm
clicks.
gonna let's see.
Also, that's your bonus action if you want to do it.
Oh boy. Okay. All right. I am going to. That would be another bonus action. Yeah, I'm gonna go try to help Hans to an extent. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna attack the Reaper.
Okay, so you're gonna attack the Reaper? Okay. All right. Go ahead and make a range. Go ahead and make a attack.
Yeah. Cool. D8.
Oh, that hits. Roll damage.
That is 6 plus 3. That is 9. And I'm gonna use. I'm trying to think if I can use a key point as a bonus action. I think I can just use them. Yeah. Do flurry of blows.
What are you trying to do?
Okay, let me just double check.
Flurry of blows. I believe that is a bonus action.
It's a bonus action.
Let me double
Yeah, it's a
check
bonus
though.
action.
I will
Okay.
double check.
Cool. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's perfect. So, and
Yeah,
I'm
that
gonna
does take your bonus
use,
action, so
but I am gonna
unfortunately you'll
use patient defense, and take the. I'm gonna expend a key point, and expend a key point. Oh, never mind.
Patient
I lied.
defense.
No, yeah, okay. Never mind. Stopping. Okay, perfect. Good. Oh, actually, I can take a
That
second
also
attack at
uses
this
your,
level.
yeah, all those use your bonus action. Yeah, unfortunately.
Do I have attacks at this point?
Yes, you can. Yes, you do have a second. I think you have 3 attacks.
I think I just have.
Let me double check. I know you at least have 1 attack.
Ooh, I should've used Stunning Strike. What the hell was wrong with me? Let's see, release 4 extra attack.
Okay, no, you can make 2 attacks. You can make 2 attacks, yeah.
That's a
You would
bonus
normally be able to
action,
make
yes.
your unarmed
I can
attack as well.
twice.
But that uses your bonus
So
action.
I'm
as
gonna
well.
make an attack
Yeah,
here.
'cause you can make 2 attacks. So go ahead and make
18.
another attack. You and I'll describe what happened.
18. Okay, and then I'm gonna attempt a stunning strike.
18. That also hits.
Okay, so that's
Go
4
ahead and roll
plus 3,
damage for
that's
that.
7. So, stunning
Okay.
strike, must succeed on a
7,
constitution
and then what
saving
do I have
throw.
to? I just against your wisdom. Constitution.
Oh, that saves. Alright,
Okay.
you're fine. Yeah, so.
That is a 15. Yeah. You kind of you swing once and actually it seems to hit her. Like you find some kind of purchase, but it kind of almost goes through her. It doesn't go through her, but the way she turns, it's almost like you're hitting an after image. But you definitely find purchase, and then the second time you feel that heat coming from within you, and you go to make a stunning strike, kind of trying to get her at her shoulder, and you go and you find purchase, but you feel a little bit of like pushback.
The most recent one was
from
7,
when
4 plus 3.
You do this
And I had-
stunning strike. How much damage was that again? 7. All right, that one actually, you see her actually kind of take a step back and like clutch her shoulder. She shakes real hard. That one did actually find purchase. Up next is the Reaper. She's going to take her mirror and point it towards you guys. And both of you make dexterity saving
20
throws.
plus 6. Oh,
I
gang!
gotta roll for it. Oh my lord. And Hans also makes a natural 20. You see these 2 long, bloody arms kind of reach out and try to scratch at you guys, but you guys easily duck and leap out of the way, not even taking any damage. And she also, you see her kind of pull out her wand and do 2 quick X's in the air, and that's all that you see. Up next is Hans. Hans is going to again charge at her, and this time you see him. He kind of you see his body kind of compress a little bit, and he lashes out. And as he swings his sword, this big burst of air kind of slashes out towards her. But unfortunately, she's able to kind of quickly dodge to the side, and it makes 2 quick slashes in the back wall.
I'm gonna go at her
Making
again. I'm gonna
noticeable
do
scratches. Your turn.
another. Oh, sick.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Hans has 2 attacks. I completely forgot. Hans is when he sees that doesn't fail, he's gonna just go right in for like a stomach thrust in his fury. That actually hits. So you see him as after the 2 strikes kind of miss, and the Reaper kind of ducks out of the way. He goes in for the stomach, and yeah, he kind of slices it, and you see it from far away this time. The Reaper kind of just shifts a little bit, and you see that after image. But again, it kind of gets her, and you see like a kind of a cut through the robes on the side there. And she kind of looks around, kind of looking for.
Does it look like almost like double vision, or is it only when she
options to
moves?
exit.
That
Your
sort
turn.
of. Okay. Okay. I am
only
going
when she
to.
moves. When she's being attacked, if that makes sense.
I'm gonna attack her again. Okay. Two-handed. I'm gonna try to sweep. I guess.
What are
her
you doing?
knees. Just try to get like a jab at her knees. Okay. Oh, thank Christ! Screen is rolling well today. That is 19 plus 6, 25. I was gonna sort of sweep at her knees.
Yeah, you managed. What were you doing again? Sorry. Okay. Yeah, you sweep at her knees, and actually you managed to catch one of her legs as she does this. She's doing
this
these
sort of,
intricate
dancing
side
grace
steps,
sort
almost
of
like
thing.
ballet. Not specifically ballet, like no pirouettes or anything like that, but very very elegant and kind of quick footwork. And yeah, you swipe at one of her legs, and you manage to catch her leg as she's doing this side
6
step.
plus 3,
and
that
you
is
do how much
9.
damage?
And I'm gonna attempt a stunning strike again. So roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Shit. Okay, never mind.
Yep.
And I'm gonna make my second attack.
That's a 19.
This time I'm gonna take my cane. I'm gonna see if I
go
can. So I caught a
what are you
leg
doing
with
this
the
time?
hit. I'm gonna see if I can take the back end of my cane, like the little hook part. I'm gonna try to grab an ankle and pull her feet out from underneath her. That is a 16 plus 6.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and make an attack.
22.
And
People are gonna think I'm cheating, and I swear to God, these dice are
Oh,
just
yeah, that
really
is.
good. Oh, that's an 8
go
plus
and roll
3.
damage.
Hell
and
yeah.
see.
Yes.
8 plus 3. All right. Yeah, you catch she kind of stumbles back at the hit towards her leg, and then you see that opportunity and kind of sweep her leg from under you, and she falls to the ground. Yeah, she falls to the ground. She actually drops the mirror face side up for a second. And it's her turn, and she kind of scrambles and picks up the mirror, and then
Please
make
Christ,
a
I suck
Constitution
at
saving throw.
Constitution.
You and Hans.
Oh, I love this dice. That's an 18. Oh my God.
18. All right, yeah. You managed to kind of push back against this. There's this loud scream, this loud screech, and Hans seems more susceptible to it. Hans takes 8 points of damage. You only take 4. And Hans looks really bad. And then after that, she kind of picks up the mirror and she kind of shakes it a little bit. And then you see her kind of flick the wand again, and then you see her run towards the glass.
That is a
Make another perception check
11.
for me. 11? Yeah, I'll be able to. But between the attacks you've kind of seen out of this mirror and the different like things that are going to happen here in a second, you can tell that this figure is some form, or at least kind of appears to be what you would think of when you see Bloody Mary. And you see the Reaper kind of run and then take a running jump
And the reflection
towards the
was
window
Bloody Mary?
and then
Oh God, it's so scary.
phase right through it. And yes. And she's gone. And you see Hans.
I'm gonna
Hans looks
grab him.
like kind of confused for a second and then charges at the
Okay,
window. What do you do?
Okay, that is a
Okay,
11
make a
plus-
dexterity check.
That's 17.
Okay, yeah. You
Calm down.
he's
calm
about
down,
to like run
calm
into
down.
the window, kind of smashing out of it, and
I know!
you grab him by his like collar, and
Do you see her at the window? She's there. She's gone.
that was the Reaper.
I
She-
know.
she-
Give me
she
a
must have-
second, and I'm gonna pump some.
She must have
juice
taken
into
them.
her
What?
healing hands.
We gotta find
Whatever
her.
you need.
Okay.
Yeah, I wanna
you
heal
feel
him up
that
to
heat
full,
kind of
but
coming
how
from
many
you
points
again,
is
and
that?
you kind of redirect it towards Hans, kind of
Yeah.
closing
how
up
many-
his wounds.
I can heal him up to 50.
How many
Yes.
did you heal him for? How many can you heal him for? Up to 50.
Okay, cool. So I have
Oh,
24
okay.
left.
Yeah, he took a lot of damage. He took 26 point of damage. So, okay. Yeah, you kind of pump that, and he kind of between that and his like
Okay.
kind of
So-
adrenaline kind of wearing
alright,
out, he just kind of
let's figure this
slumps
out.
down
Okay.
onto the ground, kind of defeated. He goes, "We've got to find her.
Wait.
I
Wait.
am
Hold on.
nothing
What? You mean
without her cash. Nothing."
Greta? Well, okay, well, I promise we'll find them.
He
I
kind
promise.
of looks down and goes, "Yes."
I mean, I need my
Greta."
team. You need your team. I will. I hold out my pinky. Pinky promise.
He kind of scoffs and he says, "You better keep your word." At that moment, you kind of hold out your pinky. At that moment, you hear a knock on the door. You hear, "Is everything all right?" And you hear a knock coming from your door. I heard a lot of
I
screams,
scramble
a
up. I'm gonna
couple
get to the door.
loud
I'm gonna open
crashes.
the door. Stick my head through.
Is everything okay in there? Hi, just checking in. We got a couple complaints from well,
Yeah, sorry, we were
all
just,
of your neighbors.
you know how
do you
you
mind if
get,
I
you
come
get
in
a
and
little
take a look,
mimosa,
see what
mimosa turns to
happened?
mojito, mojito turns to vodka, and then we just kind of got a little messy in here. Yeah. I'm gonna try not to.
Are you
Yeah,
are you letting her in?
we're just being idiots watching a loud movie, the whole shebang. Sorry, we'll keep it down. Please, please, please. Oh no.
All right, make
That's
a deception
5.
check. That's what this is for sure. Oh no no no! Yeah, she goes. Just do
Yeah,
you mind
for
if I
sure.
just come in
Hey
and
Hans,
take a look?
you got pants
It'll
on,
be
pal?
real quick. I just gotta verify for downstairs that everything's fine. Yeah, Hans kind of picks up on what you're saying. He's like, no, just give me 1 second.
Yeah, 1
And she
sec.
goes, yeah, no problem.
Is it like a
I can
is
wait
it like
out
a
here until
mess
he's
in the room?
ready to go. What do you
Shit.
do? It's thoroughly trashed. That thunder wave kind of blasted out a couple of the glass things, so there's glass shattered all over the ground. The where Hans kind of striked has 2 gashes in the wall. You just clothes everywhere, bed sheets at this point, kind
I
of
guess I'm
everything's
owning
just
up
kind
to
of
it.
scattered
All right.
around.
I think while he's like,
So yeah,
I don't
do
know
you
what
do?
Hans is doing. I'm gonna say, we'll be with you. We'll be there. Just
Do you?
1 sec.
What do you
And I'm
do
gonna close the door real
immediately?
quick.
Like, do you shut the door? Do you
Yeah,
walk out
I
there
don't
with
know.
her?
I'll be right out. 1 sec.
Okay. Shut the door. Okay. Okay, you kind of boom.
Yeah, you got it.
Kind of slam the door, and she's
Yeah, you got it. And just look through the door.
As long as you need, I just need to come in and verify.
Yeah, I get. God, Christ! I wish I had magic.
like. Hans kind of looks at you, kind of worried. He goes, "I can't transform without
I
her.
literally,
I
just need. It
I'll
needs
look
to
like an
be.
elf."
It needs to look trashed, but not
He
like
helps you
there was like
kind
a
of pick up
battle
the
in here
stuff.
trashed. Like, a drunken night that got out of hand. That's fine.
Okay,
I just needs to be.
there's like glass everywhere. There's like you
I
see one of
open
the
the door
doors
so
kind
she
of got
can't see it when she
a
comes
little,
in
like,
immediately.
dented in from
Yeah.
the
I just wanted to look.
blast
I wanted to
like
look
one of
messy,
the
but not like that
the
messy.
bedroom doors kind of got. Okay.
Yeah, I just wanted.
All right. You and Hans will make a.
Is it
dexterity
sleight of hand? Like,
check.
I don't know.
Dexterity
Like,
or is there a skill for cleaning up?
Okay, let's
I don't
try-
know if
let's
there's a
do sleight.
skill specifically for.
oh,
Sleight of
that's
hand
17
would be
plus
good. Yeah, sleight
So
of
20.
hand. We'll do sleight of hand.
3. Okay, perfect.
All right. Hans did okay. Okay, yeah, and Hans got a 16. So
No, it's fine.
You
It
guys
doesn't have to look
managed
great.
to
It just has to look.
quickly kind of pick up the
shitty,
things. It
not
doesn't look
awful.
great. Okay, yeah, it doesn't look
That's
great.
fine.
There's a couple broken glass window pieces kind of sitting on
That's
the
fine.
floor.
I'm gonna open the door.
That door is
yeah,
still
hi,
pretty
okay,
dented in. The
sorry.
slashes in
Yeah,
the wall. And there's nothing
like
you
I
can do
said,
about that.
we are
But otherwise, you
totally
clean up all
gonna
the
be
mess.
paying for the damage that we did. Like, I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna warn
yeah,
you,
just-
it's not extensive, but it's pretty bad. And I opened the door for her to come in.
She kind of just walks in and she goes, "Oh my, what does Hans do?" I guess Hans ducks into the bedroom. Yeah, Hans ducks into his bedroom. And she starts walking around.
Yeah, like
and she walks over to Hans' bedroom and kind of tries to jiggle the thing and it's locked.
Listen,
She
my
says,
friend
I
Hans,
just need to
he
go
has like severe
through and
social
survey the
anxiety,
damages.
and when
can
he's
I get in
drunk,
here?
he's a mess. You do not want to go in there. Listen, after the night we had,
Is he still drunk?
Yeah.
It's like 8 a.m. Can I understand it?
I mean,
this
it's
can be an
bad.
anxious
I will not.
situation,
I will
but
not
I really
lie
do
to
need
you.
to check out all the damages.
Let me just, he's coming. Hold on, 1 sec. I thought you put pants on.
Hans goes, I don't have pants on. I need to put pants on.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
Yeah. It
We're
takes me a
coming
second.
in.
You know, the fly's kind of tricky. She goes.
Yeah, he's just.
Don't
a
do
nervous
that,
guy.
please. Please don't do that.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Listen,
Yeah.
okay.
Are you gonna
So when we
force
check
the
out,
door open?
hold on. All right, so I know you have to check out. No, I know. I'm sure, and I will.
She goes, yeah, this is going to be a pretty
Yeah,
hefty fine.
Yeah. Listen.
She kind of looks at the door and she goes, how the hell? She
Okay,
walks
you know,
down
so
into
you know
the-
how
the
there was
living
that
room and goes,
that
"Did you
conference
cut
at the convention
walls
center
open?"
with the whole like Comic-Con anime whole thing this weekend? So my friend. Okay, all right.
Wait, hold
This
on.
is a D6.
If you're gonna put this into the world, I'm gonna need you to roll luck real quick.
That's a 5. Okay.
Yeah. Roll a d6 and I'll tell you what you get.
Yeah, so
Okay.
one of my friends is really into like
goes,
those
"Yeah,
like
okay,
replica
Comic-Con,
swords,
yes."
like Game of Thrones and like the Lord of the Rings and shit. So my friend bought a replica of Sting from the Hobbit, like Lord of the Rings, that kind of thing. And again, yeah. And yeah.
Mm-hmm. I understand that, but how do you? And as that happens, you hear the door kind of creak open, and you see Hans kind of slowly try to creep out, and she goes, "Oh my goodness, what is up with those
Like
ears?"
I said, Comic-Con.
Like
Like I said,
kind
Lord of the
pointing to
Rings.
Hans's,
Really into the whole thing.
elfin ears, and he goes, oh, okay. I'm just gonna go
Listen,
tell my manager to.
no, it's fine.
come
We're checking
look
out
at
soon
this.
anyway. So we
We'll probably have
will
to put you
make
in a
sure that
new
you get paid
room.
for this. Again, I
Um,
cannot apologize enough.
Oh,
Okay, again, I'm so sorry for the
all right.
inconvenience. I know it's a lot.
I'm just
I
gonna
know.
go. And she kind of walks by Hans and gives Hans like an up and down.
Again, I apologize
Yeah,
profusely.
It's definitely a lot. And she shuts the door behind you.
Christ, can you be a little more nervous? I don't know.
Yeah,
Put
she
on a
slams the
hoodie,
door behind you.
Hans. Their ears. What do you mean?
I'm
That's
a
what we're on
Phaetonian and
mission.
Gaia without any ability to transform. I'm not even supposed to be here.
That's fine. Just put on a hoodie.
We're on a mission, and I don't have the ability to look like the rest of you. He kind of sighs and goes, "Fine," and he runs into his room and kind of like scurries around a little bit and grabs like a
Damien from
blue hoodie,
Mean Girls.
and kind of puts it on.
Damien from
So-
Mean Girls.
like, I'm gonna get found
The
out, you
blue
know.
hoodie.
That'll be
okay.
bad.
She doesn't even
Huh?
go here. Sorry. Okay, I'm just doing it. 'Cause,
I
um,
don't get that right. Hold on, let me do Google.
Yes, I'll
but
just
yeah,
have to
he
find them.
puts on it and he's like,
I'm gonna
"All
get
right,
back on the Stone of Far
I can't
speech
just sit
and
here.
see if I can get
we have
back
to do
SWAT
something."
shop.
Okay. Yeah, you hear a little crackle, and you go,
Yeah, it's
Hello,
me,
this is
the guy
SWAT.
who called
Let us
about
be
it.
advised that the Reaper is out in Kansas
Were you
City,
able to
so
contact
please do
SWAT?
not- Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, yes, we contacted them. They're sending a strike agent to meet you guys out here.
I'm part of the investigations team.
That's
I
all
have part
we
of the
have for
strike
now.
team here, but the thing is,
which
we have
team are you
team
part of?
members missing. They disappeared. I can't. We don't know where they went. We think the Reaper might have done something
What?
to them. We don't know that. My logic says yes.
Were they abducted by the
Inference
Reaper?
says yes.
This is above my pay grade.
Great
I don't know
advice,
what you guys are
thanks,
gonna do. I guess find your friends. This is if the Reaper gets intel about SWAT.
"Yeah." Hans is kind of just looking at you,
I know. Okay,
kind of
let's check the
daze for a little
room.
bit, and he goes,
I know it's kind of
we need to
trashed,
find out
but
some information.
let's do our
We
best to sort
have
of figure out what the hell the Reaper was doing in here. And I'm gonna go over to where she was standing and like looking around, and I'm gonna see if I can find anything.
Okay.
Oh, perfect for the investigations team. Make
Make an investigation check.
A solid 8.
Yeah.
Wah.
No, really?
What do you get with an 8? Not much. I'll tell you that much. You see no point of entry. You have no idea how the Reaper got here. I don't know what else I can give you for an 8. You could put together that some
gotcha.
magic was involved for sure. And that's about it.
Okay. Can I check the mirror, see if
yeah,
I can
that's
like
all
see
you can
anything weird
kinda
in my
discern.
reflection? Not the mirror, the window that she jumped through. See if I can see anything weird with my reflection.
The window. Yeah, you kind of take a minute to look at the window and
Yeah.
like your reflection in the window. Nothing strange about it
Cool,
seems
that
to.
probably makes
Make an
sense. That's
Arcana
a
check.
7. Yeah, it's fine. I have none of that.
Yeah, that I was gonna probably give you disadvantage on it anyway, but yeah, you
Did
some
it
kind
look
of maybe mirror
like-
portal. I mean, you saw Bloody
I don't know,
Mary.
did it?
So
Shit! I should have rolled to
something
see if I
along
could,
those
like, figure out-
lines.
Did it have 2 different colored eyes? Like, I don't know. It was. Yeah. Yeah, it was just
The Bloody
split
Mary?
second, yeah.
Weren't able to tell. You weren't able to get close enough.
Arms, bloody face.
Yeah, you saw
Okay,
the bloody
cool.
arms and the kind of
Is the
bloody.
is the window solid? Like,
face
can I like get my dirty fingerprints
in the
on
mirror.
it?
Yeah. You press on it. You smudge on it. I mean, Hans kind of taps it a couple times, kind of angrily.
Did any of the windows
Nothing.
break?
As far as you can tell, it's a glass window that kind of overlooks the city. You guys had like these little
I want to check
vanity
out the mirrors. I want to
mirrors
see the
on
mirror
your
shards. I wanna
things.
see if
Those
I can
shattered
find
when she
anything in
did
there,
the thunder
'cause
wave.
No. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you cleaned up a lot of them, just with that roll earlier, to kind of make it so it didn't seem as bad.
Can I grab a
you
mirror
kind of
shard
scope through 'em.
and
Again,
see if I can
nothing magical
use it to look
seemingly
at the
about them.
mirror? Not the mirror, the window behind me. So if I stand with it with my back to the window, and I have the thing over my shoulder, like, can I see anything through the mirror in the window?
Okay,
Okay, that is
make
16.
a perception check. Okay, you kind of hold the mirror up to the window, kind of angle it around a little bit,
Mhm.
and in the reflection of the window in the mirror, I know that's kind of confusing, but third reflection, you can just barely see, just for a moment, a couple of flecks of purple that are kind of floating there, but slowly fading. And that's all you can kind of garner from that. And Hans, like you kind of look curiously, and Hans goes, "What are you? What are you seeing? What is going on?"
Spell the Reaper used to get through that window. I think it's dissipating, but we might get something. No, it's really, really faint. But if you look right there, and I'm gonna point.
He says, "Let me see. Let me just take a look real quick." Yep. He goes,
Those little purple. I'm gonna take a
I mean, the only
run
thing-
at the. I'm gonna run at the window.
I mean, it has to be some kind of portal magic, right? Some kind of.
Stupid. I'm gonna hurt myself, but that's fine.
Okay.
Break through this
Make
window,
a.
I'm gonna scream. Okay, that is
strength
a.
check.
It's an
Yeah, make a
11.
strength check. Okay. Yeah, you take you kind of like a run at the window, and you just kind of boing off of it. Not really doing a lot besides kind of actually put a little bit of a crack in the window,
Yes.
but otherwise nothing else. You actually take
yeah, because I'm a
2
big
points of
idiot.
damage.
All right.
From
You know,
running
you
into the
gotta check
window.
all your bases. All right. So
but
there's really
otherwise, nothing
nothing
else
of
happens.
here. Really nothing else in the room. That I'm trying to think of anything else.
Yeah, nothing. You don't really see anything else in the
Yeah,
room. And Hans actually goes, "We gotta
I'm
get out
trying to
there
think.
and find out
SWAT's
if we can find
probably
any
gonna pay for
information about the
this,
Reaper."
but with the way things are right now, I'm thinking we should probably sneak out here, bud. Well, thank God for Comic-Con. Did you know
that wouldn't
Comic-Con
be
was this
a bad
weekend?
idea. I am an elf.
Thank God for nerds. All right, cool. Let's
No, and I
let's
guess
get the
thank
hell
God
out of
for that
here.
too. And Thank God for nerds. Anyway, you guys
I'm
walk out.
packing up my gear and getting shit out.
I'm gonna roll for Hans. Yeah, as you guys you kind of pick up the rest of your stuff. Hans
little
picks up the
fanny
rest of his
pouch?
stuff, tosses it in
Little
his
fanny
bag of
pack?
holding.
Oh
He
my
has,
God, I
he
need
has
to
like
get
a
a
little
fanny pack
side
of
pouch of
holding.
holding. Kind of cool. Not it's like a fanny pack, but on his side.
Okay, a little satchel.
Not necessarily a fanny pack. It's more of almost a messenger bag kind of. Yeah, but around his, it's weird. But it's strapped to him. But yeah, he kind of pushes everything in that. And as you guys kind of walk out, Hans does he has his hoodie, kind of the strings kind of pulled tight around his head. But I mean, you can easily see the ears, and he gets a couple of strange looks from people. In the one because he's like he doesn't look like he would fit in. And he's wearing a hoodie and like these jeans, and I mean everybody in the hotel is kind of wearing these suits and whatnot. A lot of business people. So he gets a couple looks, but nothing happens. You guys walk out,
like going
the
out a
hotel,
back door, like through the pool door, hop over a fence if I have to, like that kind of thing. Like if they have like an outdoor pool. No, like we are full on sneaking out of here. Yeah, we're full on sneaking out of here.
Oh, are you actually trying to like sneak out?
I don't want to have to deal with the like financial repercussions.
Okay, yeah, you
what
make
we did because like I know SWAT paid for the
the
room, and I know they will get billed, but I don't want to be the face they attach to that.
Understand.
Nor do I want the man with the elf ears. The elf. Yeah, you got it. Please, I'm good at stealth.
All right, fair enough.
Oh hell
make
yeah,
a
that's
stealth
an 18
check.
plus 3. That's 21.
He already rolled his. He's getting a couple looks. 21. 5 plus. What's 5 plus 1? 26, 13. Yeah, that'll pass. No, sorry, it's 7. So yeah, you're fine. You managed to you kind of walk out one of the emergency exits. Says like 15. Hold for 15 seconds for the emergency exit. You just kind of slip out there. Hans is too. When he realizes he's getting all these looks. And you guys make your way out the side. You're actually on this like a side street, kind of. You see like a Forever 21 and a couple other things across the street. And you actually see you don't need you see a guy actively he's fighting this dog almost.
Like is the dog
there's
attacking
this dog that's kind
him,
of
or
chewing on his
is this like a dog
foot.
walker who's bad at dogs?
Like kind of chewing. Less attacking. I mean, it almost seems playful. Nah, the man doesn't seem like a dog walker. He's like in this uptight suit. He's got these shades on. But the dog's like trying to grab his shoe. And you see that this dog looks kind of mangy. But it only has 3 legs. And it's kind of chewing at the shoe. This goes on for a little bit, and Hans goes like, we gotta go.
Oh no. I'm going over there. No.
And the man actually he has his briefcase in his hand and starts hitting the dog.
Max, come here.
To get him off.
I'm gonna try to grab the
you
dog.
walk over and goes,
I'm trying to get the
help
dog.
me get this
away
dog
from
off.
him.
And the dog kind of chews at the shoe again, and as he like hits him with the briefcase, the dog bites the man's hand.
I am
and as
so
he does,
sorry.
He kind of
He's
drops
just
the briefcase.
he's
and
old.
You
I'm
pull Max
sorry.
off now at this point.
Listen, I'm sorry, pal. He's
It's your
old.
Fucking mangy dog.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. That is a 15.
Make a perception check. 15. He drops the briefcase, and as the briefcase is on the ground, it kind of pops open a little bit, and you see in that briefcase a couple of these skin, like these suits. These almost looks like wetsuits, but they're purple.
Hey.
And they remind you a lot of the ones that you guys have at SWAT. But
hey,
you pull the dog off, and he
I just
gives you a glare.
No hard
and he's
feelings,
like,
right?
Take care of your damn dog.
I'm gonna take my. Did I get a SWAT ID?
He goes, what? And he picks up the stuff and slams the briefcase shut. What do you want?
Yeah, I flashed that.
Yes. You have a SWAT ID. He gives you a wary look and
listen, I'm just
kind
saying,
of puts his hand in his
we're on the
jacket.
same team,
He
pal.
goes, what do you want? He goes, yeah.
Listen, you're here about what happened this morning, right?
I've got things to do, so
I'm taking this guy down.
See you. Know what happened this morning.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to. I'm like a Vulcan. Actually, no.
Okay.
All
right.
I am
You're just gonna attack him.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that is.
I mean, you can make an insight check.
16.
Okay. Yeah.
Showing firepower. I don't
he's
know.
right
I
about being in
wasn't
SWAT.
sure.
That's for damn
So,
sure.
Okay. Cool.
He looks nothing of the sorts of SWAT.
I'm gonna
and
put
you
the
have the
dog
dog in your
down,
hand, and
just,
you kind of
just
stand
gently,
up, and the
and then
dog
I'm
kind
gonna,
of growls at
grab
him
this
and goes,
guy's lapels, and I'm gonna drag him back into the alley near the side street.
He's definitely gonna fight this, so this is gonna be a strength check. And Hans goes like, "What the hell?"
That's a natural 20, baby.
What? Oh, natural 20. Yeah, you kind of like sidestep into him. He goes, "What the hell are you doing?" And you kind of push him up against the wall in the alley. And at this point, the dog's
Shut the
kind
dog
of
up. He's
barking
not
at you,
part
goes,
of SWAT.
"Arr, arr, arr." And Hans kind of pulls his sword out of his bag.
He had a
"Cash, what the
briefcase
hell are
full
you
of
doing?"
ballistic suits. Okay, just train your sword on him and get that dog to shut up. I don't know. He's not my dog.
He goes, quiet down, Max. Is that
You
what you
shut
call
that. I punch him in
Max?
the stomach.
Okay, and the guy's like, "What the hell do you want with me?"
Okay, cool.
Okay,
Yeah, that
make an
is
attack with
15.
advantage because you haven't grappled.
Yeah. 5.
15? Yeah, you
plus 3.
sock him in the gut, and he goes, "Whoa!"
And I'm gonna try to do stunning
how
strike.
much damage do you do?
Stunning strike.
5 points of damage.
Roll Constitution save.
Yeah, you sock him in the gut. Huh? Stunning strike? Okay. Oh,
All right, listen.
that's a definite failure. He goes, "Ugh, ugh," and he's kind of stuck there, and he and he picks up this brackish black fluid, and he goes, "You fucked up." Let's roll initiative.
Hello, this is your DM here. DM obviously stands for Dance Machine. Thank you so much for listening to this episode. If you like what we do, you can tweet about the show using the hashtag YMBW. That's the hashtag symbol, YMBW. I've done all the letters at this point, but the Y is like a little dowsing rod. You get it? Because it was earlier in the episode. Thank you. And follow us on Instagram and Twitter at YMBW Podcast. That's YMBW Podcast. And if you like what we do and really want to support us, you can donate to our coffee. Coffee, and give us some moolah money. Also, we have a TikTok now, so if you want to see some dank memes from Olivia, you can check those out there. And they are spicy. Yeah, thanks so much for listening to this episode, and I'll let you get back. Next episode should be up on Monday, so get it.
This is not where I expected this to go, but I like it a lot.
I mean, hey, he was hitting a dog. I wasn't having that.
Doggy. This makes no sense. All right, let's do it. No, I love this.
I love him. We have a mascot. He's a 3-legged dog.
Yeah,
We're
okay.
gonna have to give him a better.
Are you really calling him Max?
No, I'm not calling him Max. I
Okay,
just want with
alright.
a common dog name. I'm gonna name him something good if we keep him.
All right, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
you punch him in the stomach, and then at that, the dog kind of runs up and like, kind of starts tearing at his leg, kind of trying to bite into it. Oh my God!
Did he crit?
He critted. Jeez, Louise.
Yes.
He does. Oh my God! He fucking bites into this guy's leg, and now you definitely see he's got these this black like blood essentially kind of running down his leg. He kind of screams, and yes, that is.
Would I know
him.
if this was an Outlander?
Huh?
Would I know if this was an Outlander or not with the whole black thing?
From the looks of
That
it,
seems-
he looks like just a regular person. I mean, he has this. I mean, black blood is definitely not.
No,
Make
or
a.
Would this be like? I'm trying to think if like I would have read anything or in the
Okay, make
months
a
that we
Google
were
check right
studying
now.
between missions.
Make a history check
Okay.
with
Yeah,
disadvantage.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. So that's a 5. That's
Yeah,
a flat
no.
5.
You
Okay.
you can't tell for sure. I mean, he definitely is not human from the contents of his blood, but he's not. Yeah. But he's kind of screaming at you. What do you do?
I'm trying to think because we don't have a car. Because that's cool. Shit. Hold on. We're in initiative. Yeah. I'm thinking this isn't democracy.
We're in initiative now. This is battle time.
Somebody's gonna get. I'm just gonna try to jab the handle of my cane into his solar plexus. No breath for you, sir.
Okay. Go ahead and make that attack.
That's a natural 20!
Oh my lord! All right.
I told you, I'm a green machine tonight. I love
Go
this
ahead
dice.
and roll twice the dice plus your strength modifier, I believe. Is it strength or dexterity? Cane is dexterity or strength, right?
It's dex, so it's plus 3.
Okay.
So that is 4 times 2. That's 8 plus 3. 11.
11? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, you jam it into his blow. Stunning strike. Is that till the end of your turn?
Stunning strike. He will be stunned until the end of his my next turn.
Okay, so that would be it.
That would be it. Yeah, and then I'm gonna use second attack. Actually, no. I'm gonna do Fury of Blows as my bonus attack, and then I'll take my second attack.
Okay. Fury of Blows, is that unarmed or is that?
That's unarmed. I get 2 unarmed strikes against him.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. So you drop your cane because you said you were doing it two-handed.
Oh yeah. You know what? I'm gonna take another swing at him. Take the swing at him two-handed. Drop. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna get elbow to the chin, and then I'm gonna do an uppercut from the chin up. So.
Okay.
Drop the cane. Yeah. All right. Cool. So Fury of Blows. Do. That is 2d6s now because we leveled up. That is 4 and 5. That is another 9 points of damage there. And I am going to do another unarmed strike.
Okay. Yep, go ahead.
O'Neal, I swear to fucking God, that's another natural 20.
Jesus Christ! You are fucking this guy up!
Yeah, I'm not. Holy shit. Okay, jeez, I swear to God. Tyler thought I was lying last time, and I swear to God I'm not.
No, I believe
the
you. I
dice
believe
are just mwah, beautiful, in my favor.
All right.
Okay, so that's 5 times 2 plus 3, so that is 13 points of damage.
Jeez Louise. All right, yeah, you, bam, bam, bam. Two to the solar plexus, cross chop his shoulders, and he just kind of goes, and he kind of slumps down to the ground for a second. And he's kind of writhing in this pain, and he goes, and then you see his suit start to tear in certain places, and his arms kind of get a little bit lanky, and he develops these like wicked sharp claws, and he's gonna take a couple swipes at you.
Okay.
That is a 26.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh my God, Jesus. 27.
Ooh, I wonder if that one hits. Yeah.
And a 10.
I miss, yeah.
Okay. You're gonna take some damage. Oh
Yeah.
boy. Alright, you take oh boy, you take 18 points of damage.
Oh, sweet
As
Jesus.
his claws just kind of swipe right into you.
Oh, God,
and he
yeah,
kind of
that-
screams this like kind of sound. He has
that
this
hurt.
like this bone kind of protruding from his face now. And yeah, he looks terrifying. Next up is Hans. Hans sees this and kind of pulls out his sword, and he also pulls out like this small pistol, and he kind of takes 2 shots, like a double tap at him. Oh, and they both go in the wall, trying to avoid shooting you. And then he takes out the sword and tries to plunge it into this beast. And he also misses as the beast kind of takes a sidestep and flicks the sword away.
It's okay. He's nervous.
Up next is the dog. The dog kind of looks around for a little bit, and he goes, "Arr, arr, arr." And you see him kind of jump off the wall and then kind of try to bite at the. Oh my God, this dog is crazy! Bite at the thing, and the dog kind of grabs the guy's face and slams it into the wall.
What?
Yeah. And oof.
This isn't a normal dog.
One would say it's not. and he does not like that. Yeah, he's looking like this blood is kind of flying from its face. Up next is you, Cash. What are you doing?
Cool. I am going to. Sweet Jesus! All right, I'm gonna use my action and push. I'm gonna give myself some juice.
Okay.
I'm gonna push myself up to. How many of those do I have left? I wrote it down. Hold on. Ah, crap. I'm gonna give myself 20 points.
20 health. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not full up to full, but I am gonna give myself the 20.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of feel that flame come in. And you feel some of your wounds from the claw scratches
And
kind
then
of close up.
I am going to, because I can't attack because that was my action, I'm going to take patient defense and use the dodge action.
Dodge. Okay.
For my
For your bonus. Got you. So
Yeah,
he'll have
so
disadvantage on his next attack against you.
Yes, very true.
He's gonna take a swipe at you, and then he's gonna take a swipe at the dog, and he's gonna take a bite at Hans. So for
Okay.
you, 11.
Yeah, miss.
Okay. Dog hits, and Hans hits. Okay. Yeah, he's you see him like swipe at the dog. Oh my God. He swipes at the dog, and the dog goes arr! And it slams into the ground.
No.
Kind of. It's still it's still conscious as far as you can tell, but it definitely hurts. That.
Only has 3 legs.
And then you see him take a bite at Hans. And oh fuck. Okay, yeah, he takes a bite at Hans, but Hans kind of braces himself, so he manages to get the brunt of the bite off of it, but he still takes a little bit of damage. That heal you did on him definitely
Yes.
kept him on his toes. Next up is Hans. He's gonna take this opportunity to take another swipe at this thing's neck, and that misses. But he's gonna use his second attack to do another one. That one hits. He takes 2 slashes at the thing. One of them he kind of buffs off. The next one kind of catches it in its chest and makes a deep cut, and it spurts out more of that blackish blood. And this thing roars. Next up is the dog.
Okay.
Yeah, next up is the dog. It kind of gets up and does a shake and kind of barks twice. And you see now it has this like this blue yellow kind of glow whenever it barks, and it does another jump and tries to like bite at this thing. But this thing manages to like this time like realizing it like kind of dodges out of the way and slams the dog back down onto the ground. This time the dog manages to catch himself before that effect happens. Make a perception check.
Yeah. 13.
13.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You don't hear anything. Your turn.
Cool. All right. Because my cane is on the ground.
Yeah.
I am going to do 2 unarmed strikes. I'm gonna shove a knee into this thing's stomach, and then I'm gonna try to do a palm heel to its like nose or that bone in its face.
Yeah. You can make 3 unarmed strikes.
Oh yeah, because I have martial arts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So just roll all 3 of those.
Jesus Christ! So that is a natural 20,
Oh Lord.
a 14, and 11. So that is a 26, a 20, and a 17.
All right. Yep. All 3 of those hit.
Okay, cool. So 2 of these will be with +3, and one of them will not be. So that is a 5 + 3. That is a 8 plus 7 is 15 plus plus 2, 17.
17.
17 total damage for all 3
Okay.
attacks.
Woofa doofa. All right. Yeah. You just chop him, chop, and a punch to the gut, and it screams out. And it kind of clutches its stomach for a second and gets down onto one knee, and then does another roar. And it stops for a second. Yeah. It stops for a second, and then begins running away down the alley.
No.
So you get an opportunity attack. It has to be
Yeah.
unarmed, and Hans gets an opportunity attack.
You got it. Yeah. Okay, that is a 16 plus 6.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
Hans does also hit, so go ahead and roll damage. He's also gonna roll
That
damage.
is 4.
4.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. This you take a quick chop at it as it kind of tries to, and Hans gets a quick 2 quick slashes in its back, and you now see like this thing is like barely able to limp away, but it just barely crawls away. Make a perception check again.
Yeah, you got it. 19. 20, so it would be
yeah.
unnatural 20.
You hear, you hear it because it's right behind you. You hear a whoop whoop whoop, and you see gun drawn, stepping out of the car, a police officer, pistol trained on you guys, and you like look at him for a minute, and you look back at the monster, and he's transformed back into the guy. His black blood kind of make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, shit. Oh, thank God I'm good at those. No, I'm not. That's a 14.
14.
Yeah.
You are able to see through it just barely. But his blackish blood kind of has this like kind of shine to it. And the officer says, "Get your hands on the ground now."
Yeah, fuck that. I'm gonna run after the thing.
Okay. He's like the thing is like laying down on the ground. It's in its like human form now.
Oh, is it moving?
Yeah, it's kind of like trying to slowly push its way back, kind of playing the victim here. And he goes, "Please, please, officer, help! These hooligans attacked me." And yeah, you see like blood from all the different spots where you like heard it. You actually see it has a broken arm, and it's slowly pushing itself back with one arm. Yeah, what do you do?
I don't want to get arrested. It's probably better that I keep this thing alive so I can question it. So I am going to... Because I can't play that card because I was kicking his ass earlier. Gotta think fast. It's not like I grab my cane and be like, he hit me first. Like, no. Oh, he's gonna think that cane is his. Fuck. All right. Yeah. The hands go up behind the head and I get down on my knees.
Okay. You do that, and the deputy also steps out of the car. He says, "Hands on the ground now." Yeah, and Hans also like he takes your cue, puts his like sword back in his bag, puts his hands behind his back, and kind of gets down on his knees. And
real quick, while my hands are on the ground, I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on myself.
Okay. What does that do?
So when I cast Sanctuary on myself, let's see. You ward a creature within range against attack, being me. Until the spell ends, any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or a harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving throw. So nothing can attack me without making a saving throw. It must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell.
Okay. Yeah, you the deputy, who's this kind of a middle-sized but pretty beefy-looking woman, kind of runs over to you and is gonna try to like beat you down with her baton.
Oh Jesus!
What's the wisdom saving throw?
It is
probably fails.
My 12, right? Let's see, 8 plus proficiency plus wisdom. Yeah, that's definitely that fails.
Yeah, she rolled a 6, so she is about to strike you, and then just kind of shakes her head, puts the baton away, gets out the handcuffs, and cuffs your hands behind you.
Sick.
The Hans is not so lucky. The officer kind of roughs him up a little bit, slamming him on the ground. "You think you can just go around attacking people, punk?" And he slams him down on the ground again. Hans kind of grunts out, and he gets his handcuffs cuffed behind his back.
I am gonna look at the dog. I'm assuming my face is like pressed to the pavement.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the dog like go.
The dog kind of looks at you, kind of does the little side tilt, and then kind of looks at the officers, and then kind of pitter patters away.
Go get lost. Okay, cool.
Yeah, you guys get kind of put in the back of the police vehicle.
I am watching the monster.
Yeah, as you see the deputy kind of go over and help him out, and she like begins pulling out pieces of paper and pen, and you see him kind of look at you. Make a perception check.
Yeah. That is a 14.
14. Yeah, you see just a slight smile as
On
you
the cop's
make
face or the monster?
no on the monster's face
Okay.
as you make eye contact, and then back to his like play acting.
Yeah.
Yep.
Officer,
Uh,
from that car, I'm gonna try to get one of their attentions.
I don't want to hear it.
Officer, please, you have to listen to me.
I don't want to hear it.
Officer, I need you to check that
He
man's
kind of
briefcase.
slams the divider down, and you can't hear anything. Hans kind of looks at you expectantly, like, what are we supposed to do now?
I'm trying to think if I remember how to get out of a cop car, or if he would know. Probably not. This is pretty sticky.
Hans kind of looks at you, kind of sighs, and he goes, and then leans back against the car seat
Shit, I don't.
and closes his eyes.
I don't know what to do. All right, I'm tapping on the glass. Let me tap it on the divider. Hey, officer.
Your hands are
No,
still
I'm
handcuffed,
still
so you
both
slam your
hands.
head.
You know, just yeah.
Oh, okay. They are handcuffed behind you.
I'm just
They would
yelling,
have to be
officer.
handcuffed behind you. He makes no thing, and the deputy kind of steps back in the car, and they're like chatting a little bit.
Did the guy move?
You see an ambulance kind of pull up too. The guy is still kind of standing there, kind of leaning up against the wall. And the ambulance kind of arrives, and he kind of waves them off and like, no, I'm good. Keeps on walking down. And you guys drive off.
Damn it! Shit! Son of a bitch!